Hello, 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 ladies and gentlemen. Whether or not you're joining me from question 18 on the Fermat that we did in the last video, or whether you've just stumbled upon me, welcome. We're going to do part of the 2004 Fermat competition. We are up to question number 19. If you'd like a copy of this contest, click the link in the description, or you can click the second link, and it'll take you to the CEMC website. They're the wonderful people who make and put on these and mark all these competitions. And you can take a look at all the wonderful things they have to offer, including different contests, not just this grade 11 multiple choice competition. I strongly encourage you guys to try the questions before we go through them together. So I'll assume that you have paused the video. You have that ability. And let's look at question 19 now. A computer software retailer has 1,200 copies of a new software package to sell. From past experience, she knows that half of them will sell right away at the original price she sets. We're not told that, okay. 2/3 of the remainder, so 2/3 of the other half that didn't sell, so 1/3 of the total copies, will sell later when their price is reduced by 40%. And the remaining copies, so half minus a third, so a sixth of the original amount, so 200. The remaining copies will sell in a clearance sale at 75% off the original price. In order to make a reasonable profit, the total sales revenue must be $72,000. To the nearest cent, as soon as I see that, I'm thinking calculator. Grab a calculator because you might need to be rounding and things like that. It might not come out to an integer, so we'll have to get some decimals in there or something. So to the nearest cent, what original price should she set? Okay. So we're trying to find one thing, original price. I would give that a name like X if you're a traditional algebra sort of person, or maybe P for price. I would not go O for original price just because it can very easily get confused with 0. All right. I think ultimately this is just going to come down to setting up the proper equation in terms of the original price and equals the total amount of revenue that she wants. So I think the adventure here is finding the right equation. So, say something like, let P be the price in dollars. So we're told that half of 1,200, which is 600, sell at price P. So this contributes 600 times P dollars to the total amount. Okay. And we have 600 left over. Okay, so 600p, and then what does the further reduction in price give us? 2/3 of that 600, which is 400, sell at, not at price P, what was it? It was 40% off. So reduced by 40% is the same as just being 60%. So they sell at 0.6p, and that contributes 400 times this new price number of dollars. And it leaves, so 400 off 600, it leaves 200 to sell. 200 sell at, now it's 75% off, but not of this 60% off. It's 75% off the original price. So that would be 25% of the original price. So that would be at 0.25p. Okay. So her total revenue, $72,000. That's what we're looking for here. And that's going to be the sum of all this money that she earns. So 600p plus 400 times 0.6p plus 200 times 0.25p. So that's how much money this selling software will make in its lifetime. So now we have an equation in P. It just remains for us to rearrange and solve for whatever P is. One thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite the equation in just a moment, but I'm going to get rid, we can divide by 100 and get rid of 2 zeros on every side. And I think that might just bring the numbers down a little bit. So 720 is 6p plus 4 times 0.6, or 2.4p, plus 2 times 0.25, so that would be 0.5p. Okay. 6 plus 2.4 is 8.4, plus another 0.5 is 8.9p. So p is going to be 720 divided by 8.9. Now, this is really close to 9, so I'm expecting a price of around $80. Okay. And a bunch of these are very close to $80. This one, he's way far out. He's not really grouped with the other ones. I would like to know what mistakes I need to make to get this. But because this is a little less than 9, we should expect this to be a little more than 80. And so even without the calculator, I think we can be pretty confident that the answer is D. But we've got our calculator. Why not do the calculation? Okay? So 720 divided by 8.9, 80.898876. It's just going to round up to 80.90 because they want to the nearest cent. So that's to 2 decimal places. 80.90. And so that will be our answer. The price should be $80.90. And that is D. Okay. I imagine maybe you could get $240 if you mistook 75% off the original price for 75% off of 40% off. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to dwell on it. It's a wrong answer. Sometimes I wonder what's got to be going through someone's mind to get the really far out wrong answers. Yeah, so that's question 19. We got one more to go in part B, and that'll be question 20. But we'll save that, as usual, for another video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.